Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to some more Death Must Die, specifically for the Quality of Life update, which added this guy. I don't know what he's about. Holding Mimic Bag. What is this? Star Tablet. And this might be like on a character-by-character basis? I don't know, let's just click on one of these. Mimic Bags are a trusty companion, provided their magic thirst is satisfied. No idea. We also have a Star Tablet. Possible outcomes of your cosmic path? So it looks like it can get multiple of these. Oh. Okay. Nothing more like storage for hoarding, if only you can find the key. Are these more chests? I have no idea. I'm just gonna do that. We have a decent amount of money. Because I can check. Okay, cool. So these are the extra bags of holding here. So they added build slots. So if you don't want to just have Averon be, I think I have him somewhat power based, but not really, not yet. I'd like to. But I guess that's one way of doing it, or way of getting more. Oh, and we have a whole second stash chest too. Alright, these are really nice. Luck, passive... Oh gosh. Was this really good? Oh, okay. So we gain a lot of luck. We gain experience per second. We gain thorns. I don't know. I think I might go for that. I'm gonna slot this over here. Have this Averon be power-based. I wish you could actually copy things from one build slot to the next, is the one thing. Okay, so this Averon kind of does whatever he wants. He doesn't have anything particularly special, and should be just reasonably solid. Do I want to do... It's less damage, but more experience per second, and some extra duration, and some life regen, which we haven't really invested too hard into. I don't know. I'm not going to think about these things too much. We're just going to dive in. I just was excited to see that, like, hey, it's got an update. Not one of the, like, big foundational ones that adds a new act, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. I've been wanting to play more of this.
Gotta be tough if you're going to take what I have to offer.
Alrighty, go. Let's see. So do we actually want to go for her? I think we do. Holy shit, we have a lot of alterations, which is kind of good. Let's see. So let's take a look at casts. So we only have 2 cast slots, so I could pick that up. We have a lot of power slots. But I think I'm just going to go for the attack hits in a wider area. Nothing too deeply about this. Let's start grabbing shrines.
Death has grown arrogant.
Yeah, do we want to go time? What's a good power build? I kind of want to go fire, actually. Yeah, let's go justice. I think I'm gonna try and do fire, justice, and earth, and we'll just see what that can do. I don't really have like a specific preference, and powers aren't actually that important here. Let's see. Crushing attack, Great Wall. I remember not liking Great Wall. Stronger to have a chance to stun. Attack damage, attack area, which, like, I do want. I just want a higher quality of it. There is also Crom. Crom is not bad either. Let's go with her. Let's see. Searing attack, cast 2 more damage. Oh, hello. It's shoot. So Flare, Fury, or just Red Dragon. I think that might be our only summon, but, hell yeah. Just getting Red Dragon right off the bat. That's a good option. Alright, let's just wander around a bunch. We're looking for shrines. Let's see. Attack keeps hitting in a wider area. I'm gonna keep going for that. I don't have a reason to, like, specifically prioritize it. Ooh, triple shrine. I don't have a specific reason to prioritize it, but I think I'm just waiting for other things. Ooh. Lose a banish, reroll, or alteration for attack area. Or armor or max life. I'm just gonna go for that big attack area. I don't remember those Jin showing up early. They might have actually really been tweaking the formula here. Hey, if they are, that's awesome. Okay, let's see. So what else was I going to say? If you somehow haven't seen this game before, this is a... I mean, it's effectively Vampire Survivors crossed with like a Hades boon system and Diablo loot. And that instantly makes it actually one of the best bullet heavens I think I've ever played.
Here. I'm just invested in your story, you know?
Yeah, the only immediate problem is I don't really want any of these. I mean, like, meteor shower is nice. So, big attack damage. Attack becomes stronger, applies burning, has a chance to create fire trails that burn enemies. So the fire trails are different. I think I want the attack faster, though. Because I specifically want to, yeah, the Jin are different. I don't remember them showing... Wait, no, maybe they do show up this early. It's been a while. Yeah, I like the idea of the fire trails upgrade.
I see upon you the blessings of summer. When you face death, do not let fervor force your hand into revenge. Being impartial is a virtue.
Unfortunately, none of these are particularly good. And this is not a cast build. I think I'm going to just use Alteration as kind of a reroll. Ooh. I'll go for Curiosity, give myself some more rerolls and alterations. We'll just make it work. Okay, but yeah. Legitimately one of the best bullet heavens I think I've ever played. Ooh, Divine Shield or Merciful Attack. I think I'm going to go for Divine Shield. It just blocks a hit every 20 seconds. That's just nice. It's not particularly amazing once things start getting, like, really hairy, so I don't think I'm going to prioritize it. Though I know you can get it to be very short. So you can actually fire that off fairly often. And be... I'm not going to say borderline invincible, because absolutely things get worse. Come back here. Oh, am I on the first level?
Oh, hi!
I think we're in the first act. That might explain some of the things that are going on here. I'll grab Trail of Fire. We're just trying to grab as many different upgrades as I possibly can, kind of within my range of influence. I don't know what region I'm on, but we are getting decent stuff, so I don't know. Whenever an enemy loses a status, there's a chance to become smited. Huh. That's different. I'm gonna go for the armor. I don't think I remember that one. But that might actually be something to potentially invest towards. Not for this build. This is not a status effect build in the slightest. But I should actually, like, go out of my way to do a... No, this is definitely the second region. Regenerate a percentage of your life every second. At full life, you instead gain experience. Oh, God. That's so good. Like, the regen on its own would have been amazing, but the fact that it gives me experience over time just very much takes the cake. I can just toast most of these boys. I'm doing, like, chunks of damage. I don't remember this being this easy, but hey, I ain't complaining. Okay, crushing attack. Attacks become stronger and have a chance to stun. Rock shield is tempting too, but we're gonna go for this because even bigger. And also chance to stun is possibly kind of useful. I don't know. Yeah, it gives me the damage bonus I was kind of hoping for. Shrines haven't been particularly forthcoming here, but It's fine. Oh, that's my own dragon. Yep, is laser cats. Okay, we are on the correct act. I think there's still some stuff on the first act that I should probably go back and finish someday, but I don't know. I think I might just randomly start streaming some of these games too, just so I can finish them off. Do we go for a reroll? Because I want a high tier combust. I was hoping for Dragon's Breath as well. And who knows, we might get it. Oh right, and we've got thorns. So even though it's not the like full big retaliation damage to cook the cats, it's still up in there. And they don't do that much damage. I think the Revision Trinket is another one of the weird ones, but I could be wrong. Nope. Yeah, there are certain trinkets that have like a name and a unique power, and most of them I have like no interest in because they're not actually that good. But there's a couple that are like, yeah, I can actually see a strange build that works with that. Oh, it's strikes. Powers have a larger area, but I want this in a higher rarity. So I'm just going to go for the bigger sweep attack. I forgot that powers and strikes are different things. It's been a while. Cursed, reduced movement speed. Oh, that sucks. Not that bad. I'll make it work. Status damage or luck? Absolutely luck. And Combust is working pretty well. So whenever you kill a number of burning enemies, last target explodes. A chance to explode again. Oh, if it kills an enemy, so you can chain. I think I'm going to go for the attack speed, though. I want to be able to slap things into next Tuesday. Mostly from the perspective of being able to, stun them. Especially if I can get that stun chance up. I love that whatever these dudes kind of weird dainty run, it's just very like da 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 da. Okay. We haven't found anything particularly exciting. Sometimes you can find some pretty wild shrines out there. But at least not so much, not today. And that's okay. Trail of Fire. Yeah, I want Breath of Fire, because every few attacks burns enemies. Is it just me, or is that a lot of damage? Oh, maybe it's damage over time is the point? The problem with Combust is it doesn't really vibe. Aura damages enemies around you. Damage an enemy takes increases for every second it stays in the area. Perfect. Okay. So, what was I going to say as part of all of this? Combust is worthless against bosses. Specifically bosses that are on their own, because there's just nobody to kill. So I generally try to go for the boss killers if I can. I guess this character is not much of one, though. This character is much more about just, like, mulching large groups of enemies. And or surviving. I don't know, the build kind of varies. Search the bookshelf. Okay. Now it's time to see if I do well against the cursed. Okay, so he's doing runaway. I'm glad I can see that I'm blocking a lot of damage. Yeah, I mean, I seem to be doing great. It does help that almost all of my boons are just master and legendary rarity. Crushing attack. Ooh, that's really good. Yeah, the cursed is very much the kind of like test of whether or not you're going to do well on one of these runs. I'll grab the blue. Like, if you can get past him, you can at least get to the final boss of this act. I think. Because the bee lady, the insect queen, whatever her name is, she can be worse. I think she's worse for slower builds, but I mean, it's been a couple months since I last played this. It's one of those where, like, as much as I'd love to keep these things in my memory, I just have, like, so much going on.
Soon, you'll come to understand the pleasure of the grind.
Okay, keep going, crushing attack. I guess. I guess this is just big whammies, the build. I mean, it makes sense. I'm slapping things for hundreds or thousands. Okay, more adept offers, more rare items, more pickup drops. I'm gonna go for the adept offers because this character, I think, scales them into higher tier. But I also could be wrong. I don't know if I have that talent right now. I'd like to get it, and after this, I probably will. Okay, crushing attack, rock shield. No. If it's gonna give me crushing attack as an option, I'd be a fool not to just continuously stack as much physical damage as I can. Back. I wish to slap you. A lot of them. These? The cats? I'll have to go... Maybe after this I go for the polar opposite. We'll go for that spell build that I keep kind of wanting to do. Just a very strong... Hit them with space beams and meteors. I'd have to think of, like, what other good spells there are. Let's see. Fury? Yeah, more attack speed. I want this guy to swing really fast, because if I have like a 10% chance to stun, but I'm slapping constantly, that chance to stun goes sky high. I've played Dota, I know how it works. This has been a while though. Just played Dota in high school. What? Pushing 20 years ago? Holy shit. That does not feel good. Even just admitting that. It's like, yeah, I played like a foundational game when it was a Warcraft 3 mod. Oh yeah, that was a long time ago. I mean, even just thinking about League of Legends being, you know, pushing... over 10 years old now? Maybe longer? Because League of Legends came out in 2009? I want Breath of Fire, but I don't want this tier of Breath of Fire. Yeah, I'm legitimately actually trying to remember exactly when I was playing a League of Legends. I think it was at the end of my... either freshman or sophomore year in college, which is meaningless. Affects if your dash lasts longer. Interesting. I haven't seen that upgrade before. I like it. Makes my fire trail that much more damaging. Oh, and because they just stand there, they eat lasers. That's convenient. Let's see. More combust, more enkindling. Breath of Fire, there we go. It's not Master, but I'll take a purple rarity. We'll go from there. But no, the passage of time is slightly brutal. Let's see. Ooh. Let's just go for 9,000 pull area for a while. Specifically, I was thinking about SteamWorld Heist since the sequel's finally coming out earlier. And it's been 8 years since the last one had, or the first one came out, which baffled me because, like, it's actually one of the better SteamWorld games. I was like, there's no way it's been out for 8 years, right? And the answer is no. They did put out a lot of SteamWorld games, like, pre-pandemic and then slowed down post, which can't blame them. Also, I think got wrapped into Thunderful, which is, like, probably a whole thing. But, you know, just looking at my games library, I've been going through it recently. I guess this is kind of a continuation of, let's see what I was chatting about previously. Let's go for the Trail of Fire, just level that up a couple of times. It's kind of a weird continuation of what I was talking about in Nimrods, which really means I should start that podcast so I can actually just talk about these topics as, like, one thing. Because they're not really essay-worthy, because it's more just kind of, like, me thinking about stuff. But, you know, looking at my Steam library for various games that I can just randomly play. You know, this week, there's about 3 new releases that I'm jazzed about. Maybe 4. Hence, part of the reason why I'm playing this. You know, but there's only a handful of games that I'm, like, super stoked for. That's Strike, that's Summons, that's Casts. We're going with this. I really wish it actually told me. Okay, Power Duration. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't think it actually really helps, unfortunately, with this build. Store more life from all sources. Reduce the cooldown on that shield. I'm gonna banish Light Rays. I'll go for the heals and lifesteals, just give myself a little bit more healing power. That'd be cool if that actually scaled the experience gain. Which, speaking of, my experience gain is still zipping upwards really fast. But, yeah, so there's, like, only a handful of game releases that I'm really super stoked for. Whenever an enemy hits you, damage is dealt back. I'd like a higher tier version of that, though. Like, I want it, but not that badly. We might not get it to show up again, but we don't need Retribution that badly. But yeah, so, like, you know, oh, it is just the Insect Queen. Is her name. Let's see. I don't know why her, like, closest minions are a bunch of, like, casty robed men. But, it's fine. Unfortunately, as far as her casty robe men go, they really like to hang out outside the environment. Colorless, was that colorless rainbow? Maybe. Casts do more damage, powers do more damage, enemy starts attacking you, chance you shoot a firebolt at them. The problem is it's like a 33% chance to only do 45 damage. Look, I want them, I just don't want them to be garbage. But yeah, so just like randomly have a list of, hey, here's a bunch of games that I've enjoyed in the past that I could just do another video on. Previously, there was kind of that feeling of like me going back through my backlog, but at this point, like, I've just kind of accepted that my backlog of indie games that I'd like to cover is infinite, and I'd rather just, like, take it casually. If a game, like, if I do not make time for a game, there's probably a reason for it. And so instead of, like, trying to just go through, like, a list of games that I wasn't going to cover or prioritize, better to just, like, cover the games that, like, really vibe and resonate with me. And so yeah, I've been going back through my Steam library to just, like, kind of explore my list and say, like, hey, yeah, which games fit these qualities that I like and would come back to often. So that I'm prioritizing... I'm especially prioritizing, you know, the games that are going to keep me interested in... I mean, keep me interested in my job. You know, I don't want YouTube to just turn into kind of this weird drudgery where I'm not having fun anymore. And so, yeah, I've just got, like, I think it's a list of about 60 games right now, but I'm trying to scale it up even further, so that I can have, you know, just like a rotating list of 200 games, and I'm just like, yeah, these are fun. I want to play more of this. I guess, yeah, we are actually reaching kind of the end of this run. Wild. Let's see. But as part of it, some of them I'm starting to get to the point where I'm just like, oh, that's, you know, that game's over 10 years old. That game's, you know, I played that when I started my channel. Oh, I've been doing this for a while. Let's see. I like the idea of incineration. I was really hoping it would show up earlier, but alas. There we go. I did kind of want persistence, but... too late. Possibility, I think, is one of those special items. Looking at this. That's fine. But yeah, not that it's, like, particularly heinous or anything to just, like, see these games that are that old, but, you know, when I think of games that are 10 years old, I'm thinking... I actually don't want to finish that sentence. I don't know. It's not that bad. But there's definitely kind of some small levels of just like, ooh. You know, this game that I remember, or this game that I think of as old or retro is anything, well, is like beyond that, or this game that I think is like a foundational indie game is old and retro now. Powers do more damage. Nah, let's keep re-rolling. I'll keep going for Radiance. I don't actually know if Radiance is good. I need to spend a lot more points on, like, power AoE. I think to really make it work. But that's fine.
Standing up to the man himself. Ha! You've got spirit, mortal.
I'm just gonna go for the powers. Having a larger area. It's too late now to invest into anything else. But, I was talking about Nuclear Throne the other day, and it struck me that, like, there are probably people who have never even seen it because it's fallen largely out of the cultural window of, like, I don't want to say comprehension, because that's not quite it, but when it comes to, like, I mean, especially gaming, the lens in which, through which a lot of people see, I think I'm gonna go for Flare. The lens through which many people see the industry is tinged heavily by, like, what is available, but also what is popular. That, see, dash damage? Nope, just attack damage. If it was dash distance, I might consider otherwise. Blessed be this regeneration. I'd be cooked without it.
So, like...
Luck, life. I like life. I can't reload, so I guess we're just going for life. The higher this character's health, the faster that regen is going to keep him up. And that is actually quite helpful. Now I've lost my train of thought, unfortunately. Oh, right. Talking about, like... Ooh. Let's just go for the experience for a second. Not that it's gonna matter. That's at most 60 experience. Go to this one. Heal life. Expert offers. None of these are actually that good for me. Whee! But, you know, thinking about Baldur's Gate 3 last year being very much king CRPG. You know, no other CRPG has gotten close. Do I want to just keep going Radiance? Sure. In terms of its success. Like, the next most popular CRPG ever made was Divinity Original Sin 2. And, like, I'd love to see the sales numbers on, like, some of the old CRPGs back in the 90s. Obviously, the numbers were lower, but... Oh, yeah, I guess that's a good point. Let's go for the dash duration. Like, I'd like to pretend that... let's see, ooh. I'll go for Flare. It's just kind of a nice passive bonus damage. I like to pretend that Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 were actually proportionally as popular as Baldur's Gate 3 is. I don't think that's true. I mean, for starters, the games industry and people just, like, who enjoy games, like, there's so many more gamers nowadays. Whereas, like, back in the 90s, especially, if we're talking, like, PC games, it was, like, a handful of folks. If we're talking Game Boys, it was a lot. Ow. I still don't think I can beat that guy. Not with this build. Some other build, maybe. Let's see. We're at 20 out of 30, which I think is fine. Let's see what we've got in the shop, and what I can get rid of. Getting the components your blue friend requires isn't cheap, you know, but it's the journey that matters, not the destination, right? Okay, so what do we have? Colorless Rainbow. Enemies attack and cast slower. Enemies are slower. Oh, that's really good, actually. What? Huh? You can be favored by all gods. Okay. When you get hit a number of times, gain armor, lose movement speed. Become unable to attack for a short duration. I feel like that would be a really good niche Avron upgrade. Oh, but he can't do it. It's light armor. I don't know if that's that good. Let's see. Duplicating stick. So this is for strike projectiles. Which I don't really think of her being a particularly good striker. I'll put it on. It's not amazing, but she doesn't have a belt. Let's see, whenever you interact with a location, chance to trigger a meteor shower, which is okay. I think I'm gonna get rid of the Divine Elven Plate of Hell. Okay, nothing on Kront. What about this? So power duration. Worst DPS though. About the same. Does come with a life regen, but don't care. And yeah, we have the Caterpillar. Life regen, chance for life on kill. I think I don't want it. Cast fireballs that damage enemies. Not much damage though. Good luck. Auto shoot Girdle of Luck. Heavy. I just don't think it vibes. I think I'm gonna give her a possibility. So I don't think she's built around like a luck build. If she is, I don't know. Okay, so whenever you block, attack damage and attack speed increased for a short period of time. Let's see. You have a chance to prevent damage. It's equal to your armor divided by 100. Okay, so that's useful. So reduces all damage taken. Attack damage increased. Duration of all negative effects reduced. Shard pull radius. Power damage. Gain more experience. Whenever you gain a level, become exalted for a little while. That's okay. Life increase. Chance more life from heals. Attacks have a chance to apply smited. Locations have a chance to be rarer. Ooh, that's really good. God blessings can upgrade to master, so that's just kind of a nice little default there. Power area. Power area, there's power damage. And then just focused warp. You know what, though? Let's put it a little bit into experience. And health? Like, doing 10% more damage is tempting. 20% more life is probably a little bit better, depending on the build. Okay. Well, I guess the real question is... Yeah, let's take a look at Scotty. We haven't run with her in a while. I think I had her slightly for summons. Do more damage to skeletons, huh? I mean, actually, that is good. Yeah, she's got a good strike and summon slots. She's got a good status effect build, which is something worth maybe going for. Whereas summon-wise, she actually doesn't have that many. Because who else would I pick? Because Nixie is full status. Oh, Maris got reset for reasons. Let's take a look. So she's also got summon slots. Yeah, we might actually want to put it on Maris then. Why is channel, when you're not attacking you and your summons, do more damage? Why is the next ability fireball power? If you do not attack for a given time, your next attack becomes a fireball. Only one projectile, infinite pierce, increased damage in the area. Huh. She also has Red Dragon. Because Scotty, as far as summons go, it's actually just the wolf. There's nothing else that specifically vibes with that. So she's not actually as good as I think. Let's see. What's Lorien have? Cripes, I leveled him up a bunch. I think Lorien is very much just attack speed or strike. Huh. He has a summon. Odd. So, yeah, I think we might actually want to see what I can put on Maris. If I want to go for this summon build. This hypothetical summon build that I might want to do. Because what does she have? More cast damage. Cast area, but it's like a %. Cast duration. Sure. Oh. It's this one. No. Who did I put? Oh. I put cornucopia on Nixie because I'm a goofus. That's fine. Yeah, the one other, no. No, let's try and just go for maximum summons. Oh shoot, we also don't have boots. Did I put them on him? Evasion and movement speed. Evasion, movement speed, and rerolls. I'll take it. That's a bunch of strikes. But she's not really strikey. Okay, pass that over here. It's probably about as good as I'm going to be able to get. Let's see. So that's the same amount of expert offers. It's mostly the question of, like, can we find something that is slightly better? It's unlikely. Cooldown reduction, passive experience gain per second, adept offers are the same, but more legend offers, which is good. And that's power, God blessing upgrades. Oh shit, I got a ton of money from that last one. Swap those, because yeah, these are fine. So let's take a look at our other classes just for a hot second, see if there's anything amazing. Whatever you call boss, heal some HP. That's okay. So, more master, More strike damage, more master, more armor. More shard pull. Actually, this is good for Kront. Oh yeah, because Kront's still wearing a T1 helmet. That would explain some things. So, again, more strike damage. Less attack area and attack damage, though. Not worth it. Neither of these are worth it. About the boots? No. Anything else for any of these characters? I'm just trying to make sure. More damage to minions. I'm just trying to make sure I consider every possible option. Okay, so let's go here. We want the minion mimic bag. Oh, these are build options. And then these are the chests. I like that, actually. So, if we go back here, yeah, you can have different build set. So we'll have our first one just be our summon build. Let's see, cast damage, dash damage in area, attack damage, damage dealt by cast, have a chance to apply seared. Interesting. And your summons have increased movement speed, which is very good. Yeah, I think we're just going to roll Maris for a little while. See if I can actually get her summon build going. The fact that we just have all of these extra slots is massive. Let's see. So let's have this be our cast build that we slowly build up. And then a weird Maris strike build, question mark. I'll just put these things on her. Do we? No. I'll leave them for later. Wait. Did the rainbow do something? Oh, it makes it makes the game grayscale. That's really silly. I think these are all of my, like, bizarre, unique items. It's a tier 2 summon damage. So more summon damage. Less DPS. No, it's worth it. I'll have to figure out other things. Oh, and that's the cast staff. Yeah, having these extra slots is massive, because that's cast projectile count. Let's see. Like, that's a bit of cast area. Like, there's a couple of these that I might actually want to move from one to the other, but... So here's the question, in that case. Do I want... Do I want to do a summon run? Because Cornucopia isn't summon only. Because summons are fun. We get a lot of them. But I did kind of want to go for that cast build as an alternative. Let's see. I'll just put this back. Because, yeah, I really wish you could actually, like, ghost equipment from here onto this next tab. Because this will give me a ton of cast damage, cast duration. Oh, that's why I had it there. Yeah. I'll put this away. I don't know. I think I want to go for the cast build over the summons. I've done a lot of summon builds. They're fun. But I think I want to try casting more than anything else, especially if I have access to every spell. Okay, so dash cast damage is increased. Damage by cast has a chance to seared 4% damage from attacks for each stack applied to it. That's okay. I don't think I care too deeply about that. Experience pull area. It's probably going to be useful. Attack projectiles aimed towards enemies. Well, that's nice. Let's just max those out. Alright. Yeah, so this isn't... We don't have all of the talents that we want for the Uber cast build, but it's fine. Wow, did I spend, like... How long did I spend managing inventory?
Hotshot?
I think I did spend a lot of time managing inventory. I'd apologize for that, but like, all of these, I mean, the quality of life update is the inventory management update. Okay, so we no longer care about... let's see, I can have 4 casts. So I have to actually be kind of careful about that. We don't have as many slots as I want. I do want blades, I just don't want this tier of blades. Cast a spell that kills enemy minions? No. Let's just go for some more rerolls and some other things. Yeah, I like the attack homing. Okay. Heals, life regen, lifesteal, more level up offers. And duration of all negative statuses on you is reduced. I think I'm gonna go for the level up offers. It does mean I'll have to be somewhat picky, but... Yeah, I'd rather go tall. Like, effectively 4 pillars. Let's see, attack damage, attack speed, or attack area. I'm just gonna go for attack speed.
Death is not the end.
Okay, black serpents, tempting, low quality though. Could do better. Blades cast, yes. Now, unless I'm mistaken... Oh. You know, I was assuming with cast projectiles it would be more than this number of blades. Maybe it is, actually. No! Oh, they bounce! Yo, they bounce! That's nice. I like that. So we're gonna want earth. Let's see. That's a hell of a lot of blades. We're gonna want earth for the bigger spell AoEs. I mean, I guess since we have Cornucopia, it doesn't matter. And there is some question of like whether or not we even needed to go for Cornucopia.
No such thing as fate. If the little devils knew everything, how come they always say and do nothing?
Okay, so rock hands I do not like, but I do want to reroll for landslide. Rocks continuously underneath enemies, doing damage and stunning them. So I think the last spell I'd like is the light beams, if we can get them. Okay, if we can. Alternatively, yeah, I'll take that one. Earthquake damages and stuns all enemies. That's just good. Okay, reroll. I don't hate warped attack. Let's see, landslide area. Yeah, I guess I'll just work on that. I guess this kind of works. I don't remember if this character has any regen, which actually is... No, she does, just not much. Every second your fires have a chance of spawning fire elementals. Yeah, snag those. We're gonna have a lot of fires, so we might as well have some level of summonage. Unfortunately, Maris does not have a whole lot of slots for summons. At least in her, with this current build. Holy shit, that's a lot of fire elementals. This was the correct choice. I'll get the fire dash just because.
I love your persistence.
Just not that one. Cast do more damage, but I want the higher tier version. Eh. I'll just make it work. Bird? All of my casts now have a chance to apply burning. Which is, like, a little unnecessary. Let's see, you just move faster? Sure, I'll take that. We're gonna need that pretty badly to avoid some of the hits. Did we leave a treasure chest behind? Probably did. Okay, more landslide? I do like landslide. The only immediate problem is its cooldown is awful. Oh well. The range on my projectiles is also incredibly bad. There's a bunch of enemies. Watch them melt. You know, this worked out. Mostly. Ooh, and that's bonus status damage. Not exactly this character's, like, strict modus operandi, but considering we're doing a lot of fire, it seems worth it.
The god of lightning acts on impulse, much like summer. Their actions often lead back to death.
Let's see, Radiance. I do actually want stuff from here. Namely, I wanted Retribution. Retribution is like the single best thing you could possibly get when it comes to fighting the cats, or even the final boss, I think. Their flamethrowers and whatnot are actually a little ooky spooky. Let's see, gain damage, lose area, gain damage. Dash speed, gain damage. Or resist status effects. Let's just go for the dash recharge. Because I'm not dashing that much right now. This is a very, I'd say casually successful build. I can kind of let it just roll things. Yeah, I'll have to try this again with a summon build. Maybe once I have a little bit more dedicated summon gear as well. Let's see. Edge more blades. More blades. I don't know what the duration on the blades are. I don't know if it matters. This is actually working shockingly well. All things considered.
I'm shocked.
Okay, do we want to do haste? Yeah, actually, I'm still going to stand by haste being one of the better ones. I like the cornucopia. I'll have to see what specific builds vibe really well with it. I like the idea of the cast one, but we actually don't have that many casts. Okay, good. I did clear my inventory out. We don't have that many cast slots, so it's not that good. Even more blades. Yeah, because of my staff, we get even more than normal. I've already killed the mid-boss. Let me out. I wish to go on adventures. Plus 3 max life. I mean, it's nice. Okay, so those guys are a bit rude. Ooh. Have I seen this one before?
Don't be fooled.
I don't know. Do we want to... I don't think we want to. I guess I'll go for that, if only because they work off of a percentage bonus. Gain duration, lose area. Gain area, lose duration. I think I'm going to go for the area. Only my fire works off of duration, and now my blades are huge. Let's see. Lightning bolts. We don't have a whole lot of powers. Sure. I'll get lightning bolts. We want to just get some things out of the lineup. I guess the one problem is my stun and my earthquakes aren't as good this way, but I think that's fine.
Death's
Okay, summons last longer, strikes last longer, or just bleh. You know, I'll go for the summons last longer. In retrospect, that's great for the foxes. Status damage or luck? Status damage. Let's see. And just periodically, you can tell earthquake triggers because everybody just stops and starts wiggling for a moment. I don't know what's hitting me so much. Yeah, we're cruising. Bunch of these bonfires. I like this bonus movement speed right now. Hey, and some cast speed. Yeah, this is giving me some actually useful shrines. Let's see. Keep moving faster. Yeah. I'm still hoping to level up my spells more than anything else, but I don't know. I think maybe in the future I consider not going for cornucopia. At least not with this build. I'll have to find somebody else that works with it. Evasion for a few seconds. Let's just melt the cursed. Oh, I see. The annual Fox convention has just decided to just gnaw the guy to bits. I was like, he's melting really fast. Oh, there's a gazillion foxes on him. And fire and a bunch of other things. The warrior. Attack damage or armor. Yeah, shrines are working out really well for me today. Unfortunately, some of them are still kind of junkish, but is fine. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah. Let's see. Ember Fire? No. Cerulean Ocean. What's that one do? Cast Duration. You know, I mean, it mostly offsets the loss from earlier.
There was this...
Nah. Hello. Casts last longer. 38%. We still don't have that many casts, is the one thing. Damage area. Want my blades to be huge. Laughably large, in fact. Yeah, in retrospect, I think going for some frost might not have been a bad idea, too. Yeah, I'll keep going for landslide. If I can get that cooldown to be short. Look at how big they are. Ooh. Speaking of cornucopias, here we go. Lose life. Gain experience. No, I think I'm going to go for the expert offers more than even the EXP gain. We're not too bad off as far as experience goes. But there's still a number of things I'd like to get my hands on. And having extra expert offers seems like a good idea. Elemental lifetime, meteor shower damage. I'm gonna go for meteor shower. This is the cast build. But I will make a special note to go for a Firefox build at some point. I don't think it's gonna be today since this is probably going to be the last run of the video, but you know, there's an ideal there. Ideally, we go... Ow.
Snip, snip, snap.
Luck, life. I'm going to go just for the flat life, maybe. I'm trying to think of the ideal. The Frost Wolves are really good. So probably Frost Wolves, Fire Foxes, and... Skeletons? That one's tough. Because the Frost Wolves are good because they actually lock enemies down, and are very numerous. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, otherwise we keep with the cornucopia. Max life and armor. Anything to kind of preserve this character. She's not meant to fight directly. She's middle management.
When you face death, do what you think is right, not what they want.
Searing attack? No. More fire? More fire. After I'm done with this run, I should actually check my DPS meters, because I'm gonna be very curious what stacks up here. Unfortunately, two of my spells, I think, well, actually, one of my spells is Earthquake. I don't know how that one stacks up. Let's just get Trail of Fire. Because that's another source of foxes. And damage, since everything's chasing me. Yeah, I definitely think for a cast build I should go Ice in the future. What is my last cast? Oh, it's Blades. So actually, they're all about the same level. Yeah, so we'll have to see which ones did the highest DPS. Because I don't think I can check it here. Wait, accessibility options. Oh, cursor size. Highlight cursor. Yo. I love quality of life.
Death.
Okay, statuses of last longer. We can actually get the frost wolves. They're just not the right tier. Cooldowns are reduced. I mean, I love the idea of having really short cooldowns on my spells. Because that feels like it has a ton of potential. Go for a bit of retribution. This is not a power build, but that one's still very helpful. There we go. This is actually starting to get kind of messed up. Okay. So what was I gonna say? Having shorter cooldowns would be nice. The only immediate problem is common rarity is not... It's not worth going for. We're not getting a whole lot of God Boon upgrade. Or rarity upgrades. It's all just level ups. Which is, frankly, good. That means I either have to be patient or not pick it up at all. And... yeah, I'm gonna go for Retribution because, once again, the last boss's freaking flamethrower is rough. And so if I can potentially just ward that off so I don't have to worry about it, that'd actually be lovely. There we go. Another one of these. Yeah, max health's gone up by about 50? I think it's about 50. Over the course of this run. I'll have to look into a build that is just like really fast. That just speeds along the map. I think there's only so much I can do about going quickly.
Hi again.
Let's just go for the blades. Because, yeah, there's no way for me to check my DPS meters right now. I was kind of hoping there would be. Ooh, this is big. Life regen for a little while. Because I could go for the full heal, and that might have actually been better. Little hard to tell. Chest or no? The belt is just named Waste. Adept Urgency. You know what? It's getting late enough in the run that, yeah, that 10% cooldown reduction is just good. I don't actually know if I can have 2 sets of blades out at a time. But that shaves 3 seconds off of my Quake. I don't know how much it shaves off of my, my landslide abilities. Oh, troll. Still don't understand about the reducing your evasion. More area. Get big. Oh, and it is the insect queen. Where is she? There she is. Where's the Firefox storm? One thing I'm noticing is the meteors will all blast the same target. Where'd her minions go? I don't know. She's usually supposed to have like a bunch of minions kind of shelling me from afar. Maybe they all just died? Nah, maybe? gosh, this is silly looking. Like, as part of the reason why I wanted to go for purely spell summon, or like spells, and then really aggressively pick size. Because these are really big spells, and that feels so good.
There is no just.
I read that as there is no juice on the battlefield, and I'm like, yep. Right you are, Crom. Which, I mean, there probably is. There's probably some kind of, like, weird general out there that just, like, really liked apple juice. And drank it, like, way more than was, like... I don't want to say socially acceptable, because it should not be socially unacceptable to drink juice. But, you know, it's one of those, like, silly foibles that, like, General Cartwell of the, you know, Imperial Navy or something just really had to have his apple juice. And that's, like, just his thing. I don't know why this is, like, something I'm thinking about. I'm just like, I don't know. I do actually wonder about, like, military leaders and, like, how many of them had odd foibles. Or, you know, is that the kind of thing that they really truly do beat out of you? I guess I'll do statuses do more damage, because that is good. Or is it one of those that, like, by the time you become, like, a major leader, maybe you kind of start slipping on military discipline a little bit in terms of, like, being eccentric as long as you're getting your job done? I don't know. Media doesn't do a very good job of... showing things correctly. How would I describe it? Almost every media I read is like, yeah, the read or play or watch, it's like, oh yeah, the better you are at your job, the more people will just accept you being a total weirdo. I've played the Metal Gear games. I know what they're like. But also, they all have supernatural powers, so I think it's supposed to be kind of implicit. Guess I'll go for the luck. Inventory is full. What? I should probably just get rid of some of these purples. If they don't have something special about them. Because we want to have enough inventory space. Oh, I've been locked in. Who is it this time? It's the cats again. Die. It is... I think this is the first cast build I've ever had really get going. Which is nice. I'm so curious about which is the one pulling it off. Attacks become stronger, resolve cursed status. You know what? I'll pick it up just so we stop seeing attack bonuses.
Gifted by Winter herself, so you intend to siege rather than fight openly? Cowardice. Let me show you how a real warrior does it.
Tears off his shirt even more. Doesn't do anything special. Crom. He just gives me those vibes. Unfortunately, this game doesn't really... The game doesn't really actually show what the gods do. They're just, like, yelling at you. And, like, props to them. Like, for giving the boons and whatnot. But it is kind of funny where it's like, let me show you what a real warrior does. Have a perk. And it's, like, literally no different. I actually wish they had special dialogue if you had too many god boons. They're like, are you sure about this? This is, like, maybe too much, man. We don't like sharing. Like, just a line where they're just like...
The age of death passes.
Just pick a handful of us, you. Let's see, summons last longer. I mean, I might as well go for the effect of my casts. just lasts longer.
This better.
Please give cast AoE. I'll take this. Just repeatedly crank my landslide damage up as far as it'll go. Ooh, the harp. I remember this is good. I don't want this, because that could screw me. And it's not... Like, if this was the very beginning of the run and I got the harp, yes, 100%, wouldn't even question it. End of the run and it, like, if it ate something big, I would be so sad. Gehenna. Every stick can gain experience for each unique status applied to an enemy. Actually, kind of trash, considering we've got a minute left. But... like, why not, right? And who knows, it might actually be worth, like, a ton of... might actually be worth a ton. I don't think so. I don't think it's really making that much of a difference experience-wise. Ow. Oh, the Bombermen are here. Just want to grab this. Heals, level up options, or reduce all negative status effects applied to me. Let's go for that at this point. Okay, Thunderstruck. After dashing, chance you gain a status effect gives attack Huh, that's a new one. Just reduce my cooldowns even further. Get melted?
Winter act.
Okay, PD. I'd go for the Retribution, but we should probably actually stack a smidge of armor up in here.
Li Gong's.
Is there no upgrade that increases cast size? I thought there was. I mean, we've gotten plenty from Shrine, but I thought she had one as well. Nah, definitely the cooldown. Like, the dash... The dash cooldown is tempting. Okay, so here's the question. Can we melt him faster than he can melt me? Yes. We just have to wait for the Foxstorm to get to him, and he's toast. Okay. Okay, grab the portals. I think that's actually one of the only wins that I've gotten on this difficulty level. I don't beat him often. Okay, so what? Wow. I mean, go figure, Blades. Blades were 3 levels higher than everything else. But man, the damage that they were doing. Meteor Shower, on the other hand, pretty weak. Not very good. So I will keep that in mind. Move away from Meteor Shower, get something else. Landslide was solid. I'd say if it was also level 10, it probably would have been just as good as Blades. I think the main issue on the Meteor Shower, or not Meteor Shower, the main issue on the Blades, they were only, yeah, epic. Cooldown 7 seconds versus cooldown 10 seconds. About the same damage. I don't know. That's an interesting question. I'm like, Quake did reasonably well. I think Quake was worth picking up, if only because it was on par with Blades and Landslide and only took up 1 upgrade, as opposed to like 10 to be that good. Because if it was 50% better than Meteor Shower with only one upgrade, yeah, that's worth it. My attack was barely worth doing. Where were the fire elementals? Actually, they were really good. Only at level 3, so I will have to go for a fire elemental dog storm build. Because I think that could actually be incredibly good. So this also means I have a whole bunch of perks that I can invest. I just don't know which to get. I mean, I could get some more alterations. Because I don't want the extra summon slots. At least not on this build. There we go. Cast damage increase for each lore page in your library. Sure. Cooldowns are faster. Yes. Attack damage and range. When you're not attacking, summons do more damage. Cast damage increased by percentage of your attack damage. Whenever you dash, gain a status that increases attack and projectile, or a chance of expert offers. We'll probably just go for that for now. When we look back at the summon build. So it just starts with fire elementals. Actually, I shouldn't have picked that up. I was like, ooh, scales based on a percentage, and it's like, oh, right, no, that's cast related. I don't need that. Let's see, cooldowns are faster or gain more experience. It's only a 10% experience gain, though. Yeah, I'll go for channel. Because that way you just go for a don't attack ever build, and then just bury things in dogs, maybe. So what else did we get? What is the waste? More master, more legend, but it hurts you. Don't put it around your waist. Funny. Let's see, Frost Nova. I guess what's good for her is the real question. Oh, you know what? Curse of Weakness probably also helped a lot. Enemies just do less damage. That's probably why I was able to live there. Ain't gonna complain. Big evasion boost. Worth it. Let's see, what else do we want to do? Knife. Passive experience gain. Kind of otherwise bad. And a bunch of luck. Which, if I remember right, this guy is very much benefits luck. Loses an attack projectile, but I think it's worth it. Ooh, lose some attack damage from master upgrades. Tough. Okay, other thing we should probably do, let's just go up here. Each character, we might as well get at least the first and maybe the second build slot tabs. Just for extra item storage. There we go. Because yeah, now we can go to Scotty. Because we've got the strike projectiles. I don't know what she's like really specifically built for here, but make sure to keep our hands on that one. Oh boy. Are you kidding me? Cast gloves for Scotty. She's not a caster, though. Let's see, attack projectiles are bounce. That's summons. I'll put them there. I don't know if I actually care. Okay, that's damage. Ooh, damage. What's he got? So 40% damage, but we lose EXP gain. I don't know. I think that 40% flat damage might be worth it. think it is. Oh, and he doesn't have a strike ring. Ideally, I want a ring that does luck. But I don't know if we've found any that do that. Let's see. Cast duration. That's tempting. Powers. Range, god level up. Yeah, we're getting... There's a bunch of random goodies. I just don't know how much of them we actually want or need. Duration. That one's good. That one's kind of good. Okay, so let's take a look. Luck, shard pull area, regen, and life. So we'd lose armor, so no. Because to some degree, we want this guy to just gain a ton of armor. Ooh. We need better heavy gauntlets for Averon. It does give the armor. And he doesn't need the magnetism. So yeah, I think we can get rid of those. I'll have to think about my... I'll have to think about my rings and other things. Let's see. Anything else? Cool staves? No. No. I mean, a ton of dash damage, which I've heard some people say that there's really goofy dash builds that you can do. Something to consider at some point. For now, though, I guess I might as well say that the quality of life update is out now on Steam, so if you do want to try this out yourselves and like mess around with a lot more build variety and the ability to swap and mix and match freely, just, I don't know, I mean, it's Death Must Dies on Steam, just pick it up and play it yourselves. It's a lot of fun. Legitimately still my favorite Bullet Heaven made to date, and has so much potential, and I can't wait until they add more. But for now, at least, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, it helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.